All right, what's going on, everybody? It's JP Morgan. We're back with another video. I know on the last video I had said that I was going to be covering VeChain and Safe Haven's utility, but today we've seen some very strong moves. We saw a very nice recovery from Safe Haven here. It's very evident the recovery that we're seeing there, but we'll go over that in a second. VeChain broke all-time highs. We're nearing 3 cents on VeChain there, and Bitcoin is chilling very comfortably at $33,700. So right now we're just gonna go over some quick potential Bitcoin retracements, some potential targets to keep an eye on for entries to the upside. If we do get those right now, we're testing this candle here, and so just keep an eye there. If that gets broken, obviously we are going to treat the next two support levels as targets for entry, anywhere between 31.9 and 31.2. I don't think we're going to drop any lower than that. Bitcoin has been very bullish and will continue to be that way. I feel like these downside wicks on the daily and even more so on the weekly, if we can close this way, I think will be pretty solid. So right now, look for a continuation for Bitcoin anywhere between these price points. 32.7 is another area to keep an eye on. These are just potential pullback areas. Again, if 33 gets broken, 32.8, 32.8 gets broken, 31.9, 31.9 gets broken, we can look at 31.2. So these are all potential pullback spots. I don't think we're going to break any lower than 32.8 though, but that is just my opinion. So without that being said, let's go now to oh wait, before we move on to Safe Haven and VeChain, 35,000 could be cleared fairly easily if we can clear this here. So I am not expecting Bitcoin to blow right past 35,000 until 34.6 is cleared. And once that is cleared, then we have no resistance. But right now, 34.6 is serving as our resistance because that's where we had stopped prior. Here we see the wicks to the upside attempting to break, price visited, didn't hold, so on and so forth. And so that's what we're looking at right now for Bitcoin. So just keep an eye on those price points here. We could see some pullbacks again, but those are all entries to continue to the upside. Now to Safe Haven. We're going to get to VeChain in a little bit, but VeChain has seen some strong moves, and we're actually pushing pretty strongly towards, if you see here at the top, at our live price. But yeah, Safe Haven, I am looking for it to blow past this because generally Safe Haven has been moving pretty consistently with VeChain, which makes sense. If you look at the charts, they have been moving pretty consistently. The same way alts follow Bitcoin is the way Safe Haven seems to follow VeChain. VeChain pumps and Safe Haven follows. And so I am looking for VeChain to blow past the 0.003 region, come back and retest it, and then continue upward. There's no resistance at any point after that up until potentially the 0.004. But past that, I'm looking here. This is where I am looking for Safe Haven, and that's at 0.006. And that's where I'm looking for Safe Haven to really make a move. And past that, I think we could see moves similar to what we saw with VeChain over the summer. Right now, there is some very lackluster moves from Safe Haven in the last few weeks. But again, as mentioned in the last video, for pattern traders, you might recognize this as an inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder here, head, right shoulder, forming there. There's also potential schematic plays that were pointed out to me. So potential schematic here playing out that was pointed out here with safe haven. And right now we're looking at the upside move on safe haven there. So we could see that happen. Obviously, I'm bullish on safe haven all the way, but in order to continue to any of these upside targets, my first upside target is 0.0027, and that has to get broken and closed above. We have to get a candle closure above this candle here in order to confirm a bullish move to the upside. And then following that, I think we could really blow. I think safe haven could see a double past that, and won't really stop. I think this might serve a bit of resistance, but that'll get blown away fairly quickly, considering that we could see price move up to the 0.0058, 0.0056, 0.006 price area. So that is my view on safe haven for now. Again, 0.0028 is the price to keep an eye on. We're looking for a candle closure above this price point, so just keep an eye on that. If you're not in safe haven already, is a very good project to get involved in. Now, VeChain. VeChain is, as everybody knows, my favorite project at the moment. I don't think that will ever change, but as we had mentioned in the last video for VeChain, I was looking for price to break above this area here at the 0.0217 area, come back and revisit, which it did. We see the wick came back down to retest. VeChain with this candle here blew past it. Had stopped here, 0.026, all-time highs, served as a bit of resistance. We somewhat broke it, didn't hold above, and then we came back down and tested this, 0.021. I think 2 cents is now the floor for VeChain. I firmly do believe that, and as we had mentioned in the last video, recovery from 0.02, we were going to see a bounce upward and blow past all-time highs from there, and that's exactly what happened. So we see that analysis was spot on, and now that we have blown past all-time highs, I don't think that there's anything to stop VeChain. I think previous all-time highs will now serve as the new support for VeChain. Obviously, that could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. So we're going to watch previous all-time highs as the new floor. That's 0.026, and this is where we are going to look. If there is any drop, it will most likely be here at 0.0257 or 0.022 area. But I don't think we will ever see below 2 cents again, unless obviously the market crashes. This is crypto. Anything can happen, but that is looking highly unlikely considering we just blew past all-time highs, and we could very well see 3 cents sometime tonight into tomorrow. It's a very strong move from VeChain. Obviously, we have done a lot of research into the project itself, and anybody who knows anything about cryptocurrency and the potential it has to make an impact on different industries, VeChain is one of the top projects out there, and that is a bold statement, but a lot of the vet family sticks by that because that is a very solid industry. Supply chain is a very solid industry that needs help right now, and right now they are one of the, I believe they are the only crypto that is doing what they do at the level that they do it at. Same for Safe Haven, obviously one of the only inheritance programs available in the cryptocurrency space. It's a very useful project, and it has integration coming up fairly soon as well. But these are just my views for this week. Our analysis has been pretty spot on consistently. Again, this is what we're looking for Safe Haven. We're looking for a move up to 0.0028 and a candle close above to confirm a bullish move past it and to test new highs or previous highs. Same for Bitcoin. We could see potential pullbacks because Bitcoin is struggling a bit up here. It's not aggressively moving downward, but anything below 33,000. We could see 32.7, 31.9, or 31.2. But once we blow past 34.5 and close above, this is what we will be looking for. Same as always. Price to come back, revisit that resistance, and then continue upward. So this is what we'll be looking for. It doesn't necessarily have to revisit. We could just very well blow right past it, but that is just something to keep an eye on. I do think Bitcoin will continue upward. Next stop, I think past 35,000. Like we mentioned, increments of $5,000, $40,000 should be the next stop. Safe haven again. VeChain, I do think we can see anywhere between 3 and 4 cents very soon. If we do end up seeing a Coinbase listing at any point, I truly do believe we could see 10x at least from VeChain. Coinbase has that potential to push cryptos up that much, so we could see a very solid move, but not banking on a crypto Coinbase listing right now. But just from what the charts are saying right now, previous all-time highs serve as the new support levels. So this is just my thoughts for this week. And thank you for checking out the video, and I'll catch you guys later.